Hello everyone, Pally here, and welcome back to Hades 2. I got a fun idea for today's run. I'm not going to spoil exactly what we're planning behind the scenes, but I am going to be running with the, this one, the aspect of Moros for the wands.
Such power.
I can upgrade this a little bit too, so we might as well. We have some nightmares sitting around for this exact occasion. So the aspect of Moros allows me to, it causes these ghosts to linger. And then if I go in with my special and hit them, they can explode for some pretty big damage. I also found out from you guys that I can feed our animals.
Stay here.
Do I have to take another one to talk to the bird?
Good bird.
And I can apparently make them stronger at the thing that they do. For instance, this bird gives us mining upgrades. How do I actually feed him things, though?
Of ever faithful animal familiars now stand ready to follow the Princess of the Dead into the depths, or wheresoever her fateful task shall take her next.
My little protectors.
My little protectors. I do have treats, but I don't know how to do it. Well, we could save that for a later day, I suppose. I am in need of one more silver to unlock our final weapon. So I will be going down into the depths.
I go.
In hopes of finding some silver ore. As always, if you guys enjoy our Hades 2 content, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And let's get today's run underway.
Now don't go wandering into the dark without a proper light. And I don't mean the kind Apollo's offering, although mayhaps I'd settle for the moon. Anyhow, no matter, here.
Your attacks inflict scorch. Heat rush, sprint destroys most range attacks near you and inflicts scorch. That's really, really good for running upstairs, but we're not doing that right now. I mean, I suppose I could rarefy this.
Sure.
Give us 40 damage on Scorch. And then this is what our damage looks like now. As we send ghosts forward, you can see the red bar taking hold on our enemies and dealing quite a lot of damage. Okay, so last run, I believe it was, we ran into a little problem where I had a Daedalus hammer on the doorway and then Chaos waiting to see me. And I wasn't sure which one to pick. I ended up going with the Daedalus hammer. Someone left a comment saying that they believe our pass we can always continue the pass after Chaos. So if there's a nectar, we know that's true.
Away.
Are there any fish?
Darkness.
Any fish? Am I clear on fish? Clear on fish. Wait, I may have just seen a fish.
Pursuit. You may be best prepared to receive my mark and overcome its undesirable effects. Subsequently, you shall have more opportunity to test the limits of the possibilities that it creates.
For the next 4 encounters, your dash uses mana if you have enough to spare. Afterward, whenever you exit a location, restore 4 more health, so that would give me 9 HP back every time we open a door. For the next 5 encounters, when you use your attack, takes damage, but you have a 45% chance for runes to be rare or better. For 5 encounters, that is a long time. But I'll give it a go.
The fates won't mind.
It was not a fish. And we did not get the nectar.
You now are changed.
I'm gonna take a little gulp. So I have to use my special or my cast to kill enemies for the next few rooms. That might be a little awkward, but our special genuinely isn't that bad. It's just we don't have it upgraded at the moment. So it's gonna take a hot minute to actually kill off anyone. Let's put an Omega cast underneath these guys' feet and have this thing just continue to whip around. I suppose I can just press the button too. It doesn't have to be an Omega. We could fire these out a bit faster. Already took 10 damage of chip in this room though, just from those roots barreling towards me a little bit. We do find some nightshade seeds underground, and Ashler next door will give us, I think, HP if we clear this room. Chaos is still on my tail for 4 more rooms, though, so these aren't going to go crazy quick. These water creatures are from the next biome. It's one of our heat challenges that we have turned on, so they're going to be pretty tanky compared to everything else, but we'll just give them the attention that they deserve. Now, I think this guy is getting protected, by the way, which I'm not a very big fan of at all. As new reinforcements are spawning in, we'll catch the Banshee in an Omega cast Take her down, no problem. Make sure we're out of the way of those cascading shots towards us. And then just find the sweet spot. I think this will be the last round of spawns in this room. Very armored snake boy in front of us. We'll get out of his way. 2 fish off to the side as well. Did I just kill off that other creature? I barely even hit him. I do like that my bird is getting in here and actually helping me with some of these attacks too. Oh, and I'm seeing the one that they're focusing. So I think I have a higher critical chance on anyone who gets those green crosshairs around them. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. Oh my God, please die. No more, thank you.
There.
I need a fisherman's friend. I'm recording this on Wednesday after my normal Wednesday stream, and we were playing the funniest little party game that had me screaming the entire time. Chat, what was the name of that game? I already forgot, and I don't want to just bring it up and then not give credit to the game. It was like Ultimate Chicken Horse or Horse Chicken or something.
I'm going to take care of Kronos myself.
Ultimate Chicken Horse. It was super fun.
First things first.
Hi, Nemesis. Are we...
Here we go.
Race you.
Well, boys, I'm not going to win this one. I hate to spoil it. Unless literally only fish spawn and run directly at me.
Cut it out.
I'm not going to win this. There's just no way. She's doing 250 damage a swing. I can't even hit this thing.
What would you expect?
All right, Nemesis, you don't have to rub it in after this, okay? We can just let this go and keep moving on with our lives. I think that's really important that we all forget about this. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Fight them.
Oh my God, I'm actually ahead. Oh my God. No! All right, I give up. You win. That was so much closer than I was expecting.
I won, so give it up.
So she took that money from me, huh? All right.
Tell me something, and don't you dare mock me or you'll regret it.
Why would I mock you?
Do I get into Tartarus, managed to make it through the fields, then hit a dead end, kept hitting it.
I just opened the next door.
Tartarus is sealed off. The only reason I'm able to get in is because not even Kronos can take away my birthright and divine authority over the place.
Oh.
If not for Headmistress, I wouldn't have known how to use it.
No help at all. Forget I even asked.
I feel like
Got
that
to
was
be some
helpful.
other way inside, and if not, just have to make one, I guess. For now, enjoy the lack of competition while you can.
I got plenty of competition right here, Nemesis. Thank you very much. Just take a door. I'm going to re-roll it anyway. Appreciate
Something
you.
else.
Ares, maybe. There we go. I can get another Hestia to get even more burning with our burn. I just attacked twice. I took 12 damage. If I stay behind this guy, we should be relatively okay. Let's keep putting down casts when we can. Unfortunately, that was a little bit too far back. That swipe does connect with me. Losing more health than I'm used to here. That is for certain. But, you know, when they take your primary tool away for dealing with things, I guess what do you expect? We are down 30 HP in this room so far as we take a little bit more chip from the roots on the side. Omega cast underneath the feet of the monstrosity in the middle. Big swipe, we're very easily able to dodge out of the way of that, and he's just going to keep repeating these two patterns.
We'll have to do this again.
Specials inflict Scorch. Your sprint destroys most range shots near you, or your foes perish in a blast that damage surrounding arrows. Surrounding foes, excuse me. I like that one quite a lot. Kind of fits with our fiery, explosive theming as well. And just like that, that's the last silver I need. We will be able to craft a new weapon
Nicely done.
next episode. The final of the weapons, as far as I know, that I need to unlock next episode. Does this count as a room if there's no enemies in it? I'd be really happy. Wow, we even get a fountain to make up for the fact that I'm losing so much health. Scorch damage increased on our attack. Fountain brings us back up to 85. There's even a flower in the corner for us. This is middle shop because we're on round 7. Right? Isn't it 12 rounds? I'm trying to remember. That did not help me in any way with my chaos restriction, so we still have to clear through this room, but this is the last of the punishment. After this, there's a good chance that every single boon we pick up will be pretty impactful if they're at least rare quality or better. No more banshees, no more banshees, no more banshees. Big root. Oh, more banshees chasing me down. Okay, keep moving, keep moving. They also have a effect rolled by our heat modifier, giving them some like balls of energy around them or something. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Money or health. We're so incredibly low on health. Wait, I heard the ding. Did I miss something? Okay, I didn't miss anything. We're good. Not getting timestamped right now. I need health like crazy. The good news is we can use our attack again now, so these enemies should just kind of fall over. I'm seeing that explosive damage already coming into play as well. And if I turn on my special as we're jumping into them, we basically get a second one of those explosions that we got from Hestia, like the boon we got from Hestia. That's beautiful. Second round of enemies coming in. We start off with an Omega cast to catch them by surprise. The Banshees aren't going to reach me, at least this time. Another cast goes down that will root them on their approach, and beautiful AoE damage cleans up the room pretty fast. Daedalus Hammer on the left. I'll try to earn some money. Omega cast on as many circles as I can and just start spamming. Omega special if I have the mana. We are running a little low on that at the moment. As we continue to hold down our Omega attack, it does take mana each and every single time. Now, I could spam out regular attacks too, don't get me wrong. That is definitely... We're not breaking any speed records on this one, are we? I can lay down regular attacks too. That's definitely still an option, but the Omega ones just pop. If we can get more of a mana return from Hestia, we'll be able to fund this until the end of days. But as of right now, it is kind of running me dry pretty quick. I'm gonna get $3. Pretty goddamn close, dude. Oh no. All right, what was over here? Anything to help us out? Whenever you take damage, you receive health for that amount instead. Sure, Chaos Gate spawns ahead as soon as possible. We're on round 9, so we could get one before the next boss, which would once again make it very, very difficult. And it looks like we are. Omega cast to catch everyone in a nice clump as they are approaching. Great terrain damage opportunities here too. I'm going to try to aim for this tree just to cleave into the rest of them. That was pretty beautifully done. Handsy McHands goes down pretty quick while Omega casts the Banshee spawning at the top of the screen. Hammerhead from the next biome gets cut down pretty quickly. And we saw a cascading effect. One explosion triggering another, triggering another, triggering another until every enemy was dead. That was awesome. Your special creates +1 flame. Your special destroys 20% of armor. You channel attack faster, and it uses less mana.
Going.
Okay, hopefully nothing that will hinder my attack, right? Hopefully we're good. Any fish? No fish? Wait, is there nothing to pick up? That's kind of uncommon.
You recently entered your father's residence within the Underworld's depths.
Yes.
But did not remain there. Did you at least discover what you sought? Do not respond. I am considering...
Why did you ask if you don't want me to respond? For the next 4 encounters, each time you cast, you take 5 damage. For the next 4 encounters, your Arcana cards have no effect. Afterwards, gain 80 mana. Wow. For the next 3 encounters, you have less health. Afterwards, gain 85% more money. I think we'll be able to figure out our mana problems without picking this up. I do like the idea of getting the Fated choice done, but who needs health, man? Who needs health, man? This is location 11, so this is Final Shop. And through we go. Hit it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, patty cake time. At least it's a quick one. Come on, one more. Come on. Hey, there we go, dude.
Be free.
Thanks. So do I just kind of scoop up those ghosts in a bucket? How does that work?
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
The umbral flames suit you quite well. So much akin to the twin torches of your headmistress, however old they are. In any form, a guiding light is welcome company. Look forth.
Our best one for the day is your hex makes you rise up and then crash down. I mean, do we really need the burst damage? of either of these. 40 mana isn't very often. I'll be able to spam this out quite a lot.
Wolf howl.
All right, you convinced me. I'm not sure what Demeter can give us for mana return, but I'm curious. It's been a while since we talked to Grandma. She isn't even going to come talk to me today. After remaining inactive for 1 second, so I don't want to do that at all. I don't want to just sit still. But you do restore quite a lot. I just don't want to sit still. I do like the idea of creating a gust as I sprint. I also wouldn't mind it on my cast. I think both of those could be really good. And I'm going to leave that food there. We don't need that.
Prompt as ever. Now, in whose guise is Ignium this time? If you are comfortable answering, it's not your aspect of the umbral flames, that much is clear.
Just got an interesting question in chat. Any tips for cultivating an amazing announcer voice like yours? Well, first of all, I think you're sucking up to me too much. But it's all about projecting. This is not how I talk in real life. Sometimes people hear my actual cadence on the night shift and they wonder why I'm so depressed. It's all you breathe into your diaphragm, propel it forward.
This aspect is of Moros, Headmistress, but he has not yet used the flames. Perhaps in knowing first, we become instrumental in bringing him into our fold.
'Tis how the fates do like to operate. As soon as we know what the future holds, we may try to resist, only to stumble into bringing it about.
Well, let's see how good our burning damage is on Headmistress right at the start. We do manage to dodge a few waves of the ring. Omega cast underneath her feet, and we have pushed her into her mirror image phase already. The one closest to me, unfortunately, is not the real Headmistress. Dashing behind and behind again to avoid the next round of projectiles. She's now immune. We're not dealing any damage to her, but luckily she's not polymorphing me yet, because we all know that's going to land and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Here's our Hex from Selene. Dealt pretty good damage to that minion. Probably overkill if we're all just being honest with ourselves. I'm going to start spamming out some specials here to try to get more explosions around the Headmistress, and it's I was scratching my leg that time. At least I kind of have an excuse. My bad, dude. My bad. Oh, God. I miss Fritos! Fritos, help! Where are you? Oh, God. Okay, once the ads go down, we should be chilling. Huge explosions again. Oh, I really like that. That is super cool. She is casting a big-ass circle, so I'm going to do the same right underneath the Headmistress. Burning damage starting to pile up. Special is out as well, and we're bringing it onto the ghosts.
Good. Return to shadow.
You have prevailed again.
Beautiful. Well, onward to Oceanus we go. We've already used our keepsake. We're back up to 92 HP, which is way too low. And for the second time, I'm trying to get the duo boon between Hestia and Aphrodite. I don't mind telling that to you now. It could potentially be incredible for this weapon setup. If we get it, we're able to put that burning effect on an enemy, and it just fucking stays there. Could you imagine the damage we could do to bosses if they never stop burning? It sounds so beautiful. Oh, we're gonna get huge chain reactions here. The seahorses coming out of the water are met with a very swift demise. Our cast catches them too, and then just cascades explosions across the entirety of that center pool. That is awesome. No Gons just yet. Omega cast as we spawn in. Omega special into a big old burst of damage. I love the Hex. Wait, the Hex sets up like full room explosions. So great. There she is. My goddess. The real one. Uh-oh. Omega cast these guys. They could totally kill me in this corner. Bro, that's like exploding palm in Diablo. And you guys, if you've been watching my channel for any capacity, know I was obsessed with exploding palm. That's so satisfying. It needs a new sound effect with it. It needs to sound like I'm hitting someone with a soft pillow as the entire room dies. That would really get the entire feel of Exploding Palm back. I'll make a cast under the guys at the top of the screen. Might just be a regular cast. I don't think I had enough mana to actually send it. Our Trial of Chaos is done, and we got a little bit of our health back, so we're up to 135 now.
I'm so relieved you and your frosty grandmother have had an opportunity to meet. If nothing else, perhaps now Demeter shall tone it back a smidgen with the rest of us?
You're not going to give me a duo with Demeter. Surely. Oh, this is it. Passion Rushing. Now, this is one of 3 opportunities we get to be eligible for the duo boon. We already have the Hestia version, the Hestia side of the equation, I guess I should say, to be eligible. If we grab the Passion Rush, we have the Aphrodite side to be eligible. Dashing damages surrounding foes and inflicts weak again once you stop. So we get a little explosion around us. And then I'm going to see if I can fish for... No, I'm not saying this is it. And I'm also not saying I can zoom in on my character in any capacity because my zoom is still fucked. But this might be it.
Down the drain.
If this works out, I'm going to be so pleased.
Hail, O King.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Gas. Keep that thing away from me. I wish I was kidding. That is the most deadly creature in the known universe. My strat is going to be moving from one side of this obstacle to the other. That's the only way I think I can avoid as much damage as possible in this encounter. There are so many explosions here, though. That's kind of ridiculous. Our attack is locking onto other little critters in the room, so dealing damage to the Rat King himself is a little problematic at the moment. I'm trying to explode as many of those ghosts as I can with my special. We set up the bombs, and then we just need to detonate them.
Got you again, O King.
Everyone shut the fuck up! Was that real? That wasn't real, right?
Come back.
Oh, God. Oh, that's never happened to me, I swear. I swear.
In the name of Hades.
Whenever you inflict Scorch on a foe for the first time, inflict more. Gain mana for each ash you collect. Cast repeatedly, inflict Scorch. So I could Scorch and freeze them? Huh. Yeah, that's not replacing anything.
Let's get them, Auntie.
Well, that seems like it'll be good.
Fetch, Rocky.
I can't blame Chap for that one. I can't blame... No, we can't do that. We can't do that. That was my fault. I was like, that's not a real tug on the line. It was probably just the smallest fish in the known... This is going to be beautiful.
Drown in it.
I love that. Anyone else? Why didn't you come in with your friends? Get him, bird. How often does the bird attack? This will be a good test. When are you going to come back? Okay, I got sick of testing. Not often enough. Maybe it's like every time I see a new enemy or something. Because once I ran down to the bottom of the screen, the bird was eager to assist. I need to detonate these instead of just standing in the middle of them. We're going to Omega Cast here yet again. We're slowing and burning anyone that enters that binding circle. We have a Hermit Crab top of the screen. If they go inside of their shell, we can't do anything to them. Luckily, that was pretty short-lived. Werewolf skulls are starting to show up from the next biome, and the fish are spawning so closely together that we're just blowing up the entire screen. That's great. We are at location 20, so there's really not much of this biome left.
I do have gold.
Restore 32 health now. Omega moves deal more damage. That could be good for the next encounter. I want to swap this out to a god. Oh. I'm going to take the health. No more rerolls. We have, oh God, 4 left for the run, and I need to save them. We could probably fish for some duos. Although I don't... Please travel forward! Just go towards them! Thank you! Holy shit! I don't know who decided all the ghosts could take break all at one time, but it wasn't me. I was trying to get them to go to the enemy. Oh, Werewolf just came in. Big old binding circle here. That's it for my mana, though. We're going to have to spam out some regular casts. I tried to slam down to get another cascade of explosions to go off, and it worked beautifully. If we could pop enemies, that chain reaction is so fun.
Death to Kronos.
Oh, Pop, you're gonna... Wait, this one's different, right? This isn't Pop.
Selene, show my foe to me.
Is this still... Oh, okay. He's a morpher and a sucker. All right, I mean... He still can't walk around the pool, so... Oh no, that's the polymorph. That's the polymorph I never dodge. Oh no. So the only other instance of something similar to this that I've seen is from Papa. He has this thing where I have to defeat the room without taking damage. It looks like I'm allowed to take damage this time. Great damage. That fire should do it, but we'll get a special going just in case.
For Sister Selene.
Wah! Why did my voice change? Are all sheep high-pitched?
The path of stars.
All right, what do we have for bonuses? Your Hex also deals damage before you rise up. Your Hex gains more area. And the final upgrade, after using your Hex, you can use it one more time in the next 3 seconds. Okay. Your Hex automatically charges up, or Hex has more power. It looks like I can get 3 always charges up upgrades. Oh, come on, go to the... No, the what? There we go. So basically free mana usage piling into it.
Shine ever brighter.
Will we see it work right now, or do I have to be in a... I probably have to be with enemies. Omega Cast going down on... I don't even know what to call these things, but we got them with a little bit of burning. The guys off on the right did manage to blow up. Let's go ahead and use that new Selene Hex, newly upgraded, to fly right in and do some burst damage. Look how often we can use that. That is awesome. Now, we still don't have much in the way of mana return. Hestia has not bestowed me with that part of her kit just yet. Here you go. Is that it?
Seeds.
Hey, got a little health from that, too. Top of the screen, we got to play a little patty cake. Please excuse me.
Not afraid.
Oh, this is a long one. Left. Right. Left. Oh, no. It's not... Guys, Holly bought chicken tenders from McDonald's. I gotta take a break. Oh, God. You know the rules, dude. When chicken tendies appear, I must disappear. I thought that rhyme was gonna go a little better in my head than what it actually did. Hey, these aren't looking that bad. These aren't looking that bad at all. Look at this bad boy right here. Look at that chicken tendy right there. That's the shit. That's the shit. Hey, Hephaestus, talk to me so I can eat tendies.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Hephaestus! I do like the idea of this. I'm not sure if the blast around us would... I'm not sure if the explosion would be where our special hits or if it would be around us. So I'm a little hesitant on that one. But the ability to strip armor is super duper good. I'm thinking about saving $100 and not taking that pomegranate just yet. We should be pretty okay.
TARDIS 2 has been out for a year. Wild.
That's true, Tim. Hey, Tim, I just got chicken tendies. Man, I can't believe how much work we give Editor Walter. We really don't pay him enough. God bless editing, dude.
Oh, look who. Hello, Ostiones! Oh, how's everybody doing tonight? You ready for a show?
Oh, she's really selling it today.
We are...
Have I gotten through all the dialogue? Wow, that feels like a milestone moment right there. Well, we should have great AoE for this fight. Omega Cast goes down underneath the drummer. We're going to dip out before that explosion. takes our feet away with it. Omega cast one more time as the singer is still grouped up here, and we should see both members of the cast going down pretty shortly. I feel like that's a very generous block radius. Singer is down, guitarist the only one still able to continue the show. I'll go back in. We should be able to just dip out. Phase should be soon. I just took splash damage from one little ball jumping. Oh my god. Into the corner we go for another Omega cast around the drummer. I'm going to try to face. So these are also going to the singer, but I don't have much control over that, to be honest with you, as I just found out. Drummer goes down almost instantly. Singer's still putting up a bit of a fight. Mana is at an all-time low. I could put weakness on her if I just stop sprinting next to her. We're not using the card yet that gives us double curse damage, like if we have 2 curses on a target, but I'm kind of thinking I want to incorporate that into our build again. That was one of the best ways of gaining power in the first Hades.
Jetty, not again!
Ready, Omega cast, slam! I think I missed. Did I miss the slam? Bro, she's bringing in all those fish. She signed her own death certificate. We could have popped that whole room. Thank you. Well, things are off to a good start between my 2 goddesses. It seems as though Aphrodite and Hestia are getting along. As we go to the fountain, we're going to be back up to 205 HP. I will buy the plants from here. Any goods offered from Karen, I'd have to go middle shop, and we don't normally do that. So what do we want to add in? Oh, I wouldn't mind throwing in Echo's boon here, or Echo's keepsake here. So if we do run into a god and we get a boon from them, there's a chance we get 2.
Long way down.
I actually don't feel like I have too many boons at the moment. But here we are. Everyone's favorite zone. The field of divorce stats. We've made it. There she is. Seems kind of cruel that Aphrodite's here in the divorce dad's land. That's pretty fucked up. Just always reminding them of what they used to have.
There.
Oh! Surely they won't interrupt me, right?
All right, fish.
Everyone shut the fuck up.
On the hook.
Oh no, is it a bad one? Oh, it's 5? That's pretty bad. I missed it. Hey. All right.
I got a tearjerker.
I don't think I've ever caught one of those things before.
Looks valuable, Rocky.
It kind of makes sense that a tearjerker would be in the morning fields. Who are we after? Werewolf coming down from the top of the screen, and he's bringing an army with him, too. Let's get an Omega special rotating as I take a shit ton of damage from everyone jumping in on me. What's really nice about the Omega special just being on is we can kind of get those detonations directly in front of us. That's really satisfying. 50% more damage to armor would basically make it non-existent, but I kind of want just the extra scorch damage. If this plays out the way we want it to, that extra scorch damage could really escalate how quickly we kill enemies. All right, there we go. Oh, I should only need a couple. Dang, unfortunately, I only got 1. If we find Selene one more time, we'll be able to finish off our Hex for this run as well. That's always super nice when that happens. Speaking of our Hex, I'm probably still not using it enough. Aphrodite just northeast of us. Oh, we got a Shroud down here. I'm going to Omega cast right on top of it, get the Omega special rolling, and use that Hex to just detonate it instantly. I don't want any of those trifling effects sitting around any longer than they have to be. The chain reaction of explosions managed to take down a lot of the throwy boys.
Stop.
Oh, and that's beautiful too. I think this throwy boy is the last one for Aphrodite.
In the name of Hades.
Immunity frames. Now, do you think we re-roll? You think? I mean, the up-close damage on special isn't that bad. More health isn't that bad. Weak afflicted foes take 15% more damage. It's pretty good. But there's a small chance, very small, that we get the duo. Maybe not yet. Maybe not. It's the first time. Ooh, I did get 2. This is the first time we've seen Aphrodite in the morning fields. We can certainly run into her more often. This isn't the end of the run by any means. I hate both of these. Hestia! Let's go! Hestia! All right, Vampire Swipey Boy is in the middle of the room. We're going to send in our big hex onto him for 280 damage. The burn is setting in, and he is stuck in our Omega cast.
We're settled.
Hestia, be good to me. I've been a good granddaughter. I don't know if I'm related to you, Hestia. I don't know the fucking rules here. Someone will correct me in chat if I'm not.
Hear me, on my authority.
Damn it. Well, we basically have unlimited mana with cardio gain. We will take it. She's my aunt. Oh, I'm kind of torn. This gives us another Hestia. This finishes our hex.
I have to go now.
Echo. I got your keepsake on.
Have you been? Have you been? You been? You been?
In 50% dodge chance, then lose it. Double the level of your boons. My highest level's 6 or 3, so it would go up to 6. Okay, so I only had a chance to potentially get a god boon here. It doesn't show up all the time. She said help a lot. Would this help?
It means a lot to see your friendly face. May this nectar sweeten your time here. Look how vast these fields are. Plenty of room for more than just sorrow. More than just sorrow. Just sorrow. Just sorrow.
Poor Echo. Was that the end of our relationship building? Come on. Oh, Daedalus Hammer on the right tree. We definitely go for that. Dang. We are running low on time to get the duo.
More whalers.
Very low on time to get the duo. We've got a suck and scream coming at us at full speed. I'm going to try to kill her with the hex. We at least break the armor, but the screen still remains. I'm going to jump right into whatever this shroud is and try to figure out who is casting it. We take him down very quickly. Daedalus Hammer. Mega special faster. Special fires 2 more projectiles. Your attacks fire 20% further and deal 30% increased damage.
Superior might.
Yes, please. If we follow the petals, we can go to the tree and figure out where everything else is. That's so good. That is so good. Yes.
Ashes.
Coin to the bottom. Double health up top. Triple health? I mean, these are just baby healths, but we'll get more than what we need. We have a Mana Suck Werewolf on the left side of the screen. He moved very rapidly over to the right. Luckily for us, we had a cast waiting on him. I'm trying to get some specials rotating around me. It's not going too well. So the explosion of all those ghosts at the bottom of the screen was unfortunately wasted. Omega cast on to the Shroud Bearer. We should be able to take him down, no problem. No shields or anything there to speak of. I was trying just to disengage there from the werewolf. I'm hoping I can leave a nice pile of ghosts for him to walk into, but he's just not cooperating. Our fire may have killed him off at the bottom of the screen. It did. I didn't see him anymore. The big health will require me... Ooh, hello. Big health will require me to fight some dudes, but the little health we could just grab right away. This is going to bring us up to 234 HP. Omega cast as these guys are chasing. Omega special just to get it moving. This guy's massive. Look at the thrower. He was like 6 times the size he was supposed to be. As I get pulled back in against my will, we Omega cast and then dive back in on the Medusas. Unfortunately, they didn't explode for too much damage. Another throw boy to the right. I'm kind of afraid of him. Let me just send some quick regular attacks so I can get mana back rapidly. Look at that. Mana is never going to be an issue with this setup at all. Super duper cool. 272 max HP. That's not too bad at all. Unfortunately, this is our final shop for the biome. I'm gonna see if I can get some more gold for that shop, if possible. I mean, this one can't possibly go any worse than the previous one we did. Armor on this guy from the next biome here, the goat, is pretty durable. But we take him down. Eventually.
Now then.
75 gold. That brings our total up to 924. Buy anything we want. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, Karen? What is it, bud? I love you too. Wow. 3 upgrades, so we're definitely going to grab. After using your Hex, you could use it again. Then we're closest to picking up your Hex, also damages foes before you rise up. And we might as well add in a bit more damage too. It's gonna be Aphrodite. Everybody knows that, right? Everybody knows that, right?
Just what you wanted, lad.
Fuck! Fuck! That's pretty good. Thank you.
The Smith God's power.
Thank you, Festus. Thank you. There you go, boy.
I'm going to help you, boy, no matter what.
It's true. You can't stop me from helping you. I'm gonna try to jump behind him with my Hex. We can pretty easily just sit back and in between each attack, go and try to just set a little more fire underneath him. We have no real urgency to be zooming in all the time. We could do that cast, jump out, do another cast. Just try to keep him guessing where we're gonna end up is probably our best course of action. Unfortunately, I'm having a hard time dashing out of some of these attacks that I normally would just move out of the way of immediately. The flames are starting to pile up. If we let them do their damage, we will phase, but I'd like to make it a little faster if I can. Come on. There he goes. Ads are coming out. Burning is setting in on them. Good cast. Stops all the armor boys from getting to me too fast, and then we just ignite them after the armor is shredded. We should see Cerberus coming back very, very soon. Omega Special at the ready, and I'm just going to spam out as many regular attacks against him as I can to try to recoup a little bit of my mana. My Hex is ready, so we move into melee, use it, move out of melee, and use it again. Oh, so when the reticle's up, that still counts against your time. I was hoping I could spam it out real quick. Mana is full, so let's just dump everything under the boss that we can. Great positioning allows us to really chunk him down at this point. Double Hex. Can I dash into the corner to avoid some of that? No, I cannot. That hurt. Ouch! Unfortunately, when he dug underground, he got rid of his fire. That's not fair. That's the only way I deal damage to you, bud. I guess he did stop, drop, and roll. You can't be too mad at him for that.
Be gone.
The dreaded Hound of Hell assumes again a shape so sinister as scarce can be described.
No, he's not sinister at all. He's the best boy.
Return now to your master and abode.
Well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. When I played patty cake with him, did he go away? I really liked seeing my #1 fan. Well, he wasn't even my #1 fan, but I liked seeing him.
Done.
Well, the final destination is here. 336 max HP. We're going to be able to probably not fill all of that back. Oh, it was better than I thought. My goddesses still aren't godding for me. What if we just run with this crystal figurine or something?
The figurine.
Level it up. Get an Arcana card. I don't need the extra damage on Kronos anymore. We know all of his tricks. There's no way he's going to beat me. These will not last until the boss, so I'm not going to buy them.
Unseal.
And down we go. This is the
Kronos
express route to Kronos. Not going to get timestamped. There's nothing to timestamp me on.
They'll know I'm here.
All right, let's see how bad this room is. No rats, please. No rats. Big old arm dude spawning in. Unfortunately for him, he's not going to be able to chase after me. The ghosts in front of him aren't helping me kill him at all, so we send out a special just to detonate them. Fire damage more than capable of cooking that one up pretty quickly. The clock on the right will stun me if I get too close, so we need to make sure we're staying far away. I make a cast under the two satyrs that spawned in the middle. They can be really hard to hit with that shield, so, well, you can't dodge what's under their feet, luckily for me. Good explosion damage carries over onto the strength man. Oh, please give me a duo. Please, I'll pick you.
Why, thank you.
Specials deal more damage to nearby foes. Whenever you use 40 mana, create a heartthrob. That's not bad, especially considering our weapon right now, too. Whenever you deal more damage while you have at least 80% of your health. I have 2 rerolls left.
Let's see how this goes.
I have 1 reroll left. I can't even use it now. It would be too expensive. I'll go with the heartthrob.
If you are wondering whether that icy chill you feel in the air is mine, it is.
Chill out, Grandma.
Fickle gods.
Relax, Grandma. It's fine. We're chilling, dude. It's not that serious, Grandma. I'm just trying to get a duo boon, and these fucking gods don't care what I want. Who could have guessed that? That my needs as a mere mortal or demi-human or whatever I am right now aren't heard by the gods. We do have rat summoners kind of piling us into the corner here. Decent Omega cast underneath money bags. We'll take it down. The big AoE of ice that you're seeing is Demeter being very mad at me. I can do quite a lot of just... Give me a cross! No! I can do quite a lot of damage with just our sprint, actually. Which I didn't quite realize, because every time we start sprinting and end the sprint, it does a pulse of damage. That might be a fun build to try to theory craft up one of these runs. Just sprinting around with Aphrodite. I'm going to jump into the corner with our Hex on the last 2 money bags. She's not mad anymore, dude.
I am not angry with you, granddaughter, and I admit I acted out of turn.
Hey, you're okay. Your special deals more damage and inflicts freeze. Your Omega attack deals more damage, but uses plus 10 mana. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it. I'll just take the special.
All right.
We'll get a little freeze out there.
4 more chambers.
Marble statue. We'll slap it around a little bit. Is that the only exit for this room? I think that it is. Down we go. We're closing in on the final room really fast. I'm gonna be so sad if we don't get it. I'm gonna be so sad. I mean, I'll still kill Kronos like he ain't nothing. But I'd like to kill him in one specific way. With a slow burn where I can watch him get turned to cinders from across the screen. I mean, is that not the most poetic thing you've ever seen? I don't know. I've never fucking seen it. These guys won't give me the duo boon. Decent fire damage on these guys. We should see them start to pop soon. Oh, the skulls moved a little too far away for the reaction. I do have my Hex. I'll try to jump into the binding circle with it. Muscle Boy is getting stunned at the top of the screen. And he's down. Pop, pop.
A few more chambers still.
Restore health. Get less. That could work. $80 to not spend as much? Yeah, okay. Sure. Pop, pop.
It's me.
Back again. Nyx herself. Even she was powerless against the Titan. 2 of Night Incarnate's own sons served in my house along with her. I suppose he has them too.
No, Hypnos is with us. Fast asleep for all this time. Perhaps some sort of defensive response, but we have found no way to wake him. Brave Skelemius is with us as well.
Hypnos asleep again. And I've no recollection of that other name. But time has worn on me, perhaps. Regardless, if the witch yet leads the unseen, the will of night is not yet lost.
He takes a burst of damage at the start. Your cast can be launched as a projectile. I like that one. I like that one a lot.
All right.
Can I pet the good boy, please? God, that's all I want.
The resting hound of hell makes plain he wishes not to be disturbed.
You know, sometimes you just gotta let the dog smell your hand first. Come on, man.
Okay, okay.
Okay, good grouping of skulls coming towards us here.
That is the chain reaction I'm here for. Yes!
What actually started that one is I hit my ghost in front of me with that special. I wasn't even trying to do that. I was getting it ready for them coming towards me. I wanted to deal damage when they got close. That was beautiful. We'll cast underneath these guys. He is blocking an alarming amount of that, even though it's directly underneath him. I don't need to be in melee range anymore for my cast, so let's make sure we're backing up a little bit. Trying to dash behind him to not hit the shield, and we do exactly that. 2 more rooms until the final shop. Hestia! Hear me, Hestia! Give me the duo boon, Hestia! Okay, nice and easy. Just stay on top of this thing. Super easy beam to dodge. We can do it all day. We could do it all day. Is the armor gone? Is this health? I can't tell. I'm gonna jump into it. I think it was armor. All right, I'll walk away. Good luck. I've been sneaking little drinks in this whole run. trying to parch my thirst. This seems like the perfect opportunity to do that. The bag does track me a bit better than I thought it would.
Some coins.
Come on, Hestia. I just showed how strong you are.
I have on good authority that somebody around here is the eldest of Olympus.
No!
That one.
Hestia, you had abandoned us.
Fucking Grandma! Get out of here!
Right, but a pledge, both to this family and this mountain. Restore your rightful status. Join me now to aid my granddaughter.
Oh, there it is! Oh, there it is! There it is! There! Fuck, Grandma! I don't want this thing. While foes are weak, any scorch they have does not diminish as it deals damage. So if we just sprint, keep weak status on an enemy. I was hoping we could see it there. The burn will never fade. Where am I? All right, let's see how good this is. I've been hyping it up for a while now. We may not be able to even see a difference on most enemies here. But there's the weakness. I mean, it's there. Is it only while they have the debuff? Because I have to be very close to them to get that to happen. Jumping in with our Hex. Jumping in again with our Hex. And then try to jump out. Dash. Get that weak? They're blocking too much. They're blocking too much. Hail Flurby, thank you for the 46 months. Thank you for supporting the content. Very much appreciated, my dude. I'm going to send our Omega cast towards the shield boys here. They are stuck in time just like I would be if I was next to that clock when it died. Cast repeatedly inflicts Scorch. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Money? Yeah. Do we need the money? I don't think so. Oh, shit. Something I didn't think about. We have to get to the final shop within the next 3 rooms. Is that still doable? Dude, this is awesome. They have nowhere they can run, dude. The damage just follows them. Omega cast as soon as they pop. There we go. I'm going to use my hex. Use my hex. Ooh, awkward, awkward, awkward. I need a cast because there's rats in the room. We got to make sure the rats aren't moving. Rats have been taken care of. You guys keep teleporting way too fucking much, though. I don't like it. Into the corner. Woo. Okay, I'm heading straight there.
Just 2 more chambers.
Heading straight there. Okay, it still says 2 on the Karen thing. We should be good. Oh my god, that's so many projectiles. Cast is out. I'm gonna hex into that. Hex again. That is so much fun. That is so much fun. Top corner, rat summoner. You gotta go. We don't like rats here. I'm jumping back in with the hex. Ooh, good explosion. Is that all the enemies? No, there's another round. It's a bag. That was a pretty big summon circle for a bag. But okay, maybe there's a lot of money in there. Jumping into the corner, jumping into the middle. Great chain reaction. Killed some of the guys I was trying to land on before I got here. Omega special to detonate the ghost that we had locked up in the corner. And I think Moneybags is the last one here. Okay. Okay. I can't take any other side paths. I have to go straight to Karen. Oh. Is that still okay? I think I messed it up. I think we're 1 room off. Oh, dang it. Well, the good news is I think I have plenty of money to buy whatever I want. That's the good news. Cast into these guys. They're chasing me a little bit too hard. The flame should be burning away quite well. I'm going to dash onto one of the clocks. The dash to the back. Omega cast the clocks. That should kill a couple. Dash onto him again. Good lord, there's so many enemies in here. Good cascade. Oh, I couldn't get to the other side of that one in time. Okay, that guy's dead. So many projectiles heading towards the corner. That is ridiculous. Jumping in on the weaker ones. Yowza. Yeah, I think I messed up the coupon.
The house is just ahead.
I think I would have needed to be at 1 stack right now.
There it is.
Yeah, these are full price. But that's okay. We still did pretty good. $2,958. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to heal. I was really hoping I'd be able to heal.
Olympus, accept this message.
I think we take more attack power. Gain a barrier that stops 1 instance of damage in each location. Whenever you clear encounters, a boon gets upgraded. Your mega attack deals more damage, but uses more mana. Okay, we can make that work. We can make that work. Your scorch effects deal damage faster. All right.
Some moon dust.
You guys know the drill.
Let me help you.
I jump into the hole, and everybody screams, "Death to Kronos." Otherwise, you're cursing me, and you're gonna be the reason we fail. I don't want you to be the reason that we fail. Here we go. Death to Kronos!
I'm home.
My. You are quite dangerous, I must admit. You have repeatedly breached into Tartarus and this house. Impossibilities, if not for your tainted bloodline. And you are able to withstand my conjuring. Might I again politely ask you how?
You call that politely? You didn't even say the magic word.
Please.
But since you really want to know, I'm from the future. You'll later come to realize the error of your ways and teach me to stop you before you can cause more harm.
Oh, quite an imaginative tale. A comedy for the utterly outrageous premise beggars belief. My girl, one cannot travel back in time. Time marches ever forward, and I alone determine at which rate.
Can you slow down a little bit, Kronos? I got a lot of World of Warcraft to play before I get too old. We're gonna move to the back of the room and get the fires burning. I went through all of my mana so fast. Oh my god. Now I can use regular attacks against these guys. That is certainly something I can do. I really thought I was gonna dodge that attack there. The fire is underneath him. It's burning quite well, too.
Watch this.
He's sucking me in. Let's put cast underneath him.
Legions shall be witness to your
And spawning in next to me. I need to regen mana, so I'm just spamming out regular little baby attacks here. He is dashing forward, so we'll dash out of the way, slam onto his ads, and we should... Man, I was hoping for the cascade. Okay, back in, Omega cast. Omega attacks. I don't like how many of these he's blocking. My attack isn't even reaching him if it's not Omega. That's actually so lame. It seems so inconsistent. I want to move in to get weakness back on him to keep that burn going. It's just a little risky at the moment. Oh, double swipe did catch me. I'm gonna jump on him. Jump again. Nice, that was really good. Cast under his feet. So he is removing the fire every time he teleports. Which I'm not gonna lie, that's making me big sad. I'm gonna try to get out of the way. Both times. Didn't work. Does he teleport in phase 2, or will I actually be able to maintain this? Omega special, Omega attack. Omega cast. He dodged it. Good dodge. I can't be too upset about that one. Double hex right on top of him just for the burst damage. Second one missed a little bit, but we still did pretty good there. We might be able to push. We can use that hex a lot. I should be spamming it out more. All right, here we go.
Why do you not stop?
Go. Go. I'm not gonna die to this again. Learn my lesson. Learn my fucking lesson, Kronos. Omega cast. Dashing. Back to the other side. Omega cast. I'm a little slowed. Hexing. Shit. Well, this is awkward. Aren't I going to get time frozen if I stand there either way? Keep up the damage. Keep up the damage. Cast is under him. Omega special going. Omega attack trying to fucking find targets, going after every other ad in the arena. Jumping. Jumping. Get out of that dash before it blows up. Cast under him. Cast got it. Cast one. Cast one. Cast one.
You truly are a nuisance, to be sure. But you accomplish naught.
Well, yeah. I mean, I pretty much made a career out of that, Kronos. A little on the nose there.
Time cannot be stopped.
Good run, boys. I feel like that's the third or fourth time I've tried to get that duo boon. Look how much damage the Scorch did. 120k. That is beautiful. That was super fun. That was super fun.
More of this sand.
Would recommend, would play it again.
The sheer wrath of fire-tempered witch Melinoe is such that to describe how she confronted her remaining prey would be to sorely limit the appeal of this tale.
What? Return to Shadow now.
Do 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 do. was pretty close. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. I bet the frog you like the video. We got the win and the like. You love to see it.
But we're not finished yet, are we?
Dora!
Oh, you're up.
Will you fish with me?
Hey, if you're not busy, up for a little visit with me to the riverside? I've got a twin lure we could use right here.
Don't know that I'll be doing you much good, between my inability to use a rod of fishing and my inability to keep quiet, but hey, you asked for it.
Nice.
The River of Lamentation. Nothing but a bunch of sad stuff floating around in there. Sure you wouldn't rather leave it be?
No, we should rescue it.
Whatever's wallowing in there is going to stay put, unless it's finally decided it's had enough. For any such souls, we'll be doing them a favor, I think.
There you go.
Not like we owe them, and not like they'll do us any favors back. And if all they can do now is feel sad for themselves at the bottom of a mucky river, fishing them out might not do them any good anyway.
We're not fishing them out, really. It's more like we're giving them an opportunity to escape their circumstances. It's a bit different from the mortal way of fishing in that sense.
And if they don't like it any better up here, that's on them. Seems
Hey,
like an awful lot of trouble for some
our
weird
short
fish.
editor and thumbnail maker just subscribed for 72 months. Whoever that is, you mysterious figure.
Anytime now?
There it is.
Sometimes
Another MOBA.
you tricked a fish.
Thanks for fishing with me, Dora.
Well, that definitely was a thing that happened. Thanks.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
He's just like, all right. Wait, we don't even want to talk about it after?
Victory.
To victory. Here's a gift.
You're very kind to me, Princess. I arrived at these crossroads in a desperate state. I didn't expect to be made welcome here.
And I didn't expect to meet Doom face to face, much less for him to be rather agreeable. Yet here we are.
Your father once was bearer of the fated list, you know.
I did not know that.
A housewarming gift, my sister said.
Did I?
But Hades put it away until your brother unearthed it from the archives and started using it himself.
Oh, yeah, I did know that. Yeah, I did know that.
I know Zagreus sought our mother. Perhaps the fated list helped him succeed. Come to think, I wouldn't have even been born if he hadn't. Wait, how did you end up with the list after that?
It wasn't until rather recently. The Fates sent me to retrieve the list from your father's house. Kronos would be absent, they said. And they were right. For when I returned, they were gone.
That's when he got them.
Yes.
Ooh. No heiress tonight, huh? No one over here just waiting to bother me? That's kind of nice. I could get used to that.
We welcome you.
Hi, headmistress.
Smells delicious.
So I've been making more of the animal companion things, but I don't think I have access to the thing that lets me do it. Rest your animal familiars for a night, granting them a 10% bonus to help find the resource type. I don't know if this is the correct thing, but it seems like it's going down the correct path.
Blood and darkness.
So we'll unlock
Let
that.
my will be done.
Your will is done. I recall when I myself first grasped the flames of Ignium. I must have been about your age. Now you are possessed of their power.
What age is that, headmistress?
All it takes is a bit of light to cast a long shadow. Isn't that so, headmistress? I'll do my best to wield the flames as you have taught.
In your own way, Melinoe.
Hey, you miss being up there, don't you? Among the mortals and all that?
You know, mortals have a word for deliberate cruelty or callous negligence. They call it evil.
Is that what we
I
call
could
it?
always catch wind of it. I'd go to the source, and whoever it was, I'd make them pay.
But now you're stuck here, and the evil goes unchecked.
A lot of it, I'm sure.
Did Hades 1 have any modding support? Because I think it'd be so cool if Hades 2 did.
Good
And then we could put all the infernal arms from the first game into the second game. Maybe even play. So there was I don't want to spoil anything, but there were parts of Hades 1 where you played as other characters, and it was always so cool, and it was brief, and I want that again. I'm just putting that out there.
Found yourself a phantom lair in the fields, if my shades down there are still to be believed. Blood-sucking bastards. The phantoms, not the shades.
Don't such creatures usually stalk the surface in their search of living prey? They must go rather hungry in the underworld.
Better that than burn under the break of day, or so they figure, probably. Well, you know what they're after next you meet again.
They won't get it.
Next we meet again. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me today. We'll be back with more Hades 2 very, very soon.